Raptor because I haven't washed it ever since I took it off-road. But before that, I'm going to get a smoothie, and let's start with mileage update because I know everyone always asks, and everyone always is curious to know where I am. So I am exactly at 700 miles now. I've been driving my car way more often just so I can get to 1,000 miles quicker. I wouldn't say I'm almost there, but I'm way closer than I was before. So it's coming. As much as you guys want these videos to come of me hitting 1,000 miles, so do I. So it'll get there. Another thing that I wanted to tell you guys is I received the track attack letter, and that is the letter that Ford sends you to go to the Ford Racing School in Utah. And there you get to go on a GT350 around the track. You drive with an instructor, and he tells you like everything about the car, how to like best handle it in the track. I believe after that you get to drive the car by yourself. Once you're done with that, you get to drive the car, well, not that drive the car, the driver, the instructor drives the GT350, and you're on the passenger side, and he drives it to its full potential just so you can probably see how slow you were going. I was very excited to get this letter because I've been waiting for it for the longest. And as soon as I got it, I went online and I went to check dates because I've heard online and also some people that I know that it's kind of a mission to get into these classes just because they sell out pretty quick. And as expected, when I went online, it was all sold out, and this is actually for this year, so all the way until November I believe are the last classes, and absolutely everything is sold out. I went ahead and called them to see if, like, you know, what can I do, because I got this letter but I can't really sign myself up for a class, and they told me that the best thing to do is just to wait until next year. Since I got my car in June, I have up to a year to do this class, actually to sign myself up, so I still have some time. So the guy told me that the best thing to do was to just sign myself up for the newsletter, and they'll be updating with like the latest classes for next year. So what I'm going to do is I'm probably just going to check that site every single day from now on, because I just know it's a hassle to get into those classes. They sell out really quick. So I might as well check, and as soon as something comes up available for next year in 2019, then I can book myself for it. I am most likely going to get track experience on this car by myself with prior to going to the Ford Racing School, because I honestly cannot wait that long until 2019, and that's if I happen to get a spot. So that's probably most likely going to be the case because I really want to track this car and see what it can do and see where I am with my skill set on this. I've never tracked any car before, so this will be my first time doing so. So very excited for that, although I am going to have to wait some time. Another thing that I had mentioned in my previous car vlog was that I was going to be holding off on performance mods because there was like no real point in getting them, since I'm not at my break-in period yet, so it's not like I can actually use it. And I was going to be getting cosmetic mods. I did purchase some mods. One arrived today, like the one that I've been anticipating the most finally arrived today, and I am so happy and excited for it. So the first thing I got was an R-Rep splitter with a carbon fiber finish. Now originally I wanted the R splitter itself, the original one. However, it was being a bit difficult finding that one, at least online. It was sold out, and I wasn't having much luck finding it. So I ended up calling an AutoNation Buy Me, and they ended up having the part. It just so happened they had one in stock. So I was like, perfect, I've been looking for this online and they have it. So all I had to do is just buy it from them and pick it up. The price for that splitter is a hefty $2,000, and I was like, oh, that hurts, you know, because with that price I can buy just so many other things for my car. So I thought, I'm like, I have a relative that works for AutoNation, and they get discounts, so I asked, oh, if they would be be able to see how much it would cost with the discount. And indeed, it was with their employee discount, it would be from $2,000, it would be reduced to $1,400. So that's quite a difference there. And I was like, yes, so excited. The only problem is that this relative is in Florida, and they wanted, I really tried to make it happen, but this AutoNation wanted the person to be here in person and pay for it. We tried to just, you know, call on the phone and just pay for it via phone and then have someone else, which is me, pick it up, but they just weren't allowing that. So it was going to be a mission and it just couldn't happen, unfortunately. But I just ended up researching and ended up finding this splitter. At the end, I'm happy because I'm still getting an R rep, and it's going to, it has a carbon fiber finish, so I think that'll look pretty different. I'm going to actually put some carbon fiber accents on my car just so it won't just look like, you know, out of place, just having an R, just having a splitter that's carbon fiber and nothing else. Here we go. The sun is playing with me again. I'll show you guys how it looks like once I get home. I'm totally in love with it. The second thing that I ordered are rocker panel splitters. I think they look really cool on, I've honestly only seen GTs with it. I haven't seen any GT350s with it, so let's see how it goes. I'm pretty excited because it'll look, you know, once again, it's something different that I really haven't seen another Shelby with. That actually gets here tomorrow, so I really can't show you guys that until I make a video of me installing it on my car, which I will be doing a video for me installing the splitter as well, so stay tuned for that. The last thing that I just received today is a very minor mod, but it'll probably make a huge difference. And that are rocker blockers. So basically what that does, it'll go at the edge of the rocker panel splitters, right at the edge behind the wheel. Because these tires are so sticky, then these rocks end up on the rocker panels. Therefore, these things, you just place them there. It's like this little hole where they come in through. So you just place them there, and it stops rocks from coming on. So I think that's very useful. It was very inexpensive mod, and it was actually recommended by one of my subscribers. Honestly, I knew about this because, I don't know, I stumbled across it one time on YouTube, but I was sleeping on it, to be honest, and I had forgotten about it until someone recommended it, and I was like, that's right. So I just went ahead and bought it. So thank you for that. So those are the upcoming videos that I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be installing all those parts that I've received, so just wanted to let you guys know what to expect from now on for future videos. The last thing that I wanted to speak about is my D-Drive series. Now I started it last week with me driving the Raptor, and a lot of you liked it. So basically, just to give you a more in-depth explanation on it, is that's just going to be me driving other vehicles that are not my car and just me experiencing them. It's not going to be a review whatsoever, so I'm not going to be talking anything about the car. It's just going to be me driving them, experiencing them, and having fun, and just showing you my reaction to me driving these cars. I have a few vehicles lined up, and just to let you know, they are Beamers, just because most of the people I know happen to have these cars, and that's just what I can work with right now. But as soon as I get, you know, opportunity to drive other cars, which, you know, I'm working on that as well, so I don't just bring you Beamers. Now this is not going to be like a weekly thing for the D-Drive series, but it's going to be very random and as often as I can do it, because obviously it's not my car and there are other people's cars that I either have to have the access to drive them or like know them, but I am trying my best to drive other cars that are not just Beamers. But just to let you know, just an FYI, and just to keep you updated on that, and just to make it a bit more clear on what that series is about. So just got my smoothie. In case you guys are wondering, this is from Tropical Smoothie Cafe. And in case you wanted to know the flavor, it's pretty boring. I think it has like kale, spinach, banana, pineapple. It's honestly a very healthy smoothie. The only reason I'm getting this is because I'm just trying to be health conscious, but honestly I'd rather be having a milkshake right now. Anyways, now that I have my smoothie, let's go home and start washing the Raptor. Alright guys, just got home and I changed into my flip-flops in order to wash the Raptor. This is the huge box where the splitter came in. Let me go ahead and show you how that looks like. I wish I can show you the rocker panel splitters, but they're not here yet. Supposedly they should come like this weekend, so still waiting on that. But in the meantime, let me just go ahead and show you this. Let me set the camera here. So here is the splitter. You can see the carbon fiber finish. And it is an R splitter as mentioned. So on both the left and right side, you can see that these are longer, just like the R. And that's not with the one that I have now. Let me just show you mine now. So you can see the difference that doesn't extend as much. This front piece is very small and short. Meanwhile, this front piece is a little bit longer. So really do like how this looks. All right, so now on to wash the Raptor. Let me just show you how dirty it is. Oh, wait. I forgot to show you guys. So these are the little rocker blockers. They're just two little styrofoam little things. I honestly didn't think that they would look like this. They look like very simple, like something I could have done, but I've seen like many videos on YouTube and these do the trick. So that's the little minor mod. So let me just show you how dirty this is. This should be interesting because one, I have never washed the Raptor, and two, it's full of dry mud. So let's see how I can take all of this off. So as you can see here, it's like big chunks and it's all hard. And here on the doors, for the most part, like I'm surprised it doesn't look that dirty. It's just, you know, if you go under here, ugh, it is horrible. I mean, it has a little bit of dust. I know, probably hating me for doing this, but it's gonna get washed. So yeah, look at all that junk right there. All right, so I got some of my things laid out here. To start washing, just need to prep everything. Let's get washing. First of all, this is much harder than I expected. I think I learned my lesson and I should have not let this dry because the mud was so hard to take off. I was struggling and it took me some time and I got like mud all over me, but it's all good. I kind of expected that but didn't think it would take this long. So just foamed it and I just decided to, meanwhile it's like sitting for a little bit, I decided to give you guys an update because the worst thing is, I don't know if you can hear that and see the sky. It's been thundering for like a long time now and I'm just expecting it to just start pouring at any minute. I did not expect this to take this long or for the rain to start. So at this point, I'm just gonna have to just end the vlog here because I really need to get clean this car. I assure you that this truck is going to be very clean. I'm gonna clean it even if I have to stand out here in the pouring rain. So I'll see you guys on the next one and I hope you guys enjoyed. So indeed it started raining and I had to stay there and clean the car because the promise is a promise. I said I was gonna clean this truck and I did. So for now, since it's raining, I'm gonna back it up and let the rain do the rest. Alright, I think that should be good. Hopefully I don't slip. Let me just show you guys all the mud and dirt that came out of the car. So you can see like huge chunks right there. Ugh. Looks like a mud trail here. So not only did I have to clean the truck, but now I have to clean this driveway. Alright, just wanted to show you that and I'm getting wet. Let me not fall. Alright, this time I'm done.